to a McKinsey report, companies in the top quartile for racial and ethnic diversity are a whopping 35% more likely to have financial returns, above their respective national industry medians. Furthermore, teams with a diverse gender profile are also 15% more likely to outperform the median. The combined result of improving both racial and gender diversity is a 25% net increase in performance. To tell us about diversity in the acoustics field is Angela Lamacraft. Hi Angela, how diverse is the acoustics industry at present, and why do you feel diversity is important?
At the moment, we're not doing too well on diversity. We have just over 3,000 members. 15% are not male, 17% are not white British, and only 4% declare some form of disability. Compared to the UK workforce as a whole, that's not great figures. There are many benefits to having a diverse membership for the Institute. So first and foremost is collective intelligence. If we have people from a broad range of backgrounds, then we're more likely to know what questions to ask for our clients and for the population as a whole when it comes to acoustic needs. Then there's the issue of profitability. So whilst the Institute isn't a profit-making organisation, it is important that we balance our books. And there are many studies that show that diverse organisations are more profitable than those that aren't so diverse. So, for example, if we can improve the diversity for the Institute of Acoustics, we will hopefully be able to tackle problems in many different ways and improve profitability for the Institute. So by improving diversity and improving the number of people that come into the industry from different backgrounds, we will hopefully be able to plug the gap in the skills shortage. Then there's the moral reasoning. It just feels like the right thing to do. People should be able to join the acoustics team regardless of their background.
And what can or is being done to improve diversity in the acoustic industry?
We set up the Institute of Acoustics Equality, Diversity and Inclusion Working Group last year, which I'm really privileged to chair. We've done a number of things so far. For example, we've put together a list of specialist societies for protected characteristics. We are publicising awareness days, weeks and months. So, for example, this month is ADHD Awareness Month, and one of the working group members put together an article about ADHD. We've also undergone EDI training in the working group, which we're really hoping the Institute leadership team will repeat at the end of this year or beginning of next year, because we have a new president for the Institute. Members of the working group also presented at Internoise, which was a really large conference this year, and we helped the early careers group with the Institute's first ever buddy scheme, which went down really well and helped people who are a bit nervous about attending a conference to take part. We're hoping to educate our membership about various issues, for example, unconscious bias or microaggressions or specific needs of underrepresented groups. We'd also really like to see better visibility of underrepresented groups in the leadership of the Institute, for example, on groups and branches committees. We're helping groups and branches and the meetings committee to provide more inclusive meetings as well. For example, thinking about timings of meetings, thinking about the venues of meetings, and even thinking about the areas where social events are taking place. We know that there's no quick fix for improving diversity and inclusion in the industry, but we're hopeful that all the small things that we're doing will add up and that in time we'll have a far more diverse and inclusive industry.
Thank you, Angela.